All right, getting ready to go to the Shriner show here. Got to see if the Crosstown's open. We have Gasparilla today, and the Crosstown where I can get on is right off of Beta Bay, which is right up against Bayshore Boulevard, which is where legendary Gasparilla is held, mateys. Not going to the parade. A friend of mine's having a party, but I don't think we're gonna go over there. I'm born and raised here, so I've been to a lot of Gasparillas. I've been in Gasparilla when I used to be in a crew, which is by far the best way to go, because it is the most fun, to be honest with you. But other than that, we're going to go to the show. Not looking for anything in particular. Wanting to get some good video, see if I can pick anything up. And, man, this person in a smart car, but that doesn't mean the person driving is smart. So we're going to go see what we can find. At the end of this, I'll also have some mail day pickups. Right at the beginning of this, you should have saw some trade night footage, or I may put it right after this, before the show. Just some hits that were hitting the trade night at the baseball card Clubhouse here in South Tampa, which is like 2 blocks from my house, literally. But they do a trade night once a month, and I didn't have time to go over to the show last night, so I went up there for about 35-40 minutes. It was probably an hour. Ended up winning a bunch of boxes. The way it works at those things is you get to keep 1 card out of the pack, and then everything else you hit, if you do not win based on if it's the highest number, lowest number, heaviest person, tallest person, whatever it may be, you get the rest of all the cards. But I ended up winning 3 boxes of cards. Prism Wrestling, which is the main card I hit, was the AJ Styles Auto to 99. Then what was the other one? Oh, I won a Mosaic football box, so I got a bunch of subpar rookies in there and stuff to hold on to. And what was the last one in the brain? Oh, Topps F1. I got whatever was left in that too. Of course, when you keep 1 card, you're not going to end up with a lot of bangers. I did pull an auto out of one of my Topps baseball packs, and ended up keeping the silver refractor Ohtani over the really bad pitching auto that was in there, which I honestly think is worth less than the Ohtani. But that was a good pack. I had an auto, an Ohtani silver, and a green of Logan somebody. But again, the only thing I kept was the Ohtani. But all right, let's go into the show, guys. Here's a quick glimpse of kind of Beta Bay, where it's coming to the Crosstown here. You can see it's already got well roped off. You pretty much can go very limited distance here. If you're going to drop somebody off, drop them off at Beta Bay on McDill. Not anywhere near up here, because it is already blocked. But this is me, because look at all that up there. It is blocked. And that's all the way down Bayshore. We got an idiot here that doesn't know where he's going on the Crosstown. But all right, here we go to the show. Currently at Packwars. Won some Topps Racing. Is that Max Verstappen? Yep. There's a bunch of people here. Doing a little Packwar night at the baseball card shop here, baseball card Clubhouse in South Tampa. Hit an AJ Styles here at Pack Night. Also have number 1, which we're doing for lowest number. Somebody did hit a 1 of 1 down there, black, and I'll go see what that is too. Another card that was hit tonight. Super cool. It's a 1 of 1. Very cool. Get this right here. Sam Howell auto. Very cool. This will just hit. Easy E. That's awesome. And I just hit this. And barring this card being the highest number, I'll win the rest of the cards. It's numbered to 50. Look at that right there. Bam.
Bam.
1 of 75?
1 of 75.
Super awesome. Great pull, man.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see what we got coming up here. We have the February 3rd and 4th show here at the Holiday Inn. Let's see if we got the Shriner show yet. 27th, 28th is where we're at now. Sometimes it says future shows on here. Yeah. 24th and 25th. All right. They had Gasparilla parking too. So we're just walking in, so it just started up. Real quiet, so you can tell that. I already see some people that I need to talk to. Quick view. Some classic magazines up in here. Look at that. What year is this from? Old Reds yearbook. Probably got them in order. Looks like you got a Reds collection based on seeing this. Look at this. Super Shootout. Classic. Pretty sure that person that lived there. 85. What is this? Steroids on campus. Ooh, special report. Exciting. Mark Duper. I'm surprised they haven't made cards out of like covers of Sports Illustrated, specifically cross-referenced. Rookies on the rise. Dan Marino. What year is this? 83. So this is talking about Dan Marino going up. That'd be a great read, probably. Another cool pickup. Chuck fucking Norris. 1 of 1. I like what Glow does with these.
I mean, it looks like...
This is really cool right here. Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know. We were just talking about why they put him on the Suns. That should have been a Heat card. But, you know, they were trying. Wonder if they make this in a patch, though. All right, keep moving. Jordan action down there.
$20 boxes? Or is that...
My homies. This is really nice.
This is all $2 game used. Okay. Yeah. I'll have some next week. I just didn't have time to price it. I mean, I don't know, a big deal.
What else we got coming through here? Scotty's always got some high-end stuff and some mid and some just rare stuff. And Scotty's fairly priced on a lot of things. Usually comes off of some of his prices on stuff too as well. Josh Allen. It's a rough one now. It's funny. Hey, Detective comments there. That's cool. Iron Man. What is this? This is King. Alright, here's some vintage love here. You see there's like 2 prices. I don't know if one was old book, new price. I mean, obviously completely off center. But if you wanted that card cheap, it's pretty cheap. We got Harmon Killebrew. Let's see what else we got rolling through here. We got a Beat It Up Yount. Not real beat up. But again, if you just want one for the collection, you got to start somewhere. Jim Rice. It's a good set of stuff out here. What we got for the batting chance here? We got Hank Aaron on there. Usual.
We won't say Sinclair on the back.
Blackwell. The focus there. I mean, for the technically the price being all around $15, some good vintage. You can get a Mattingly auto for $15. Looks pretty good. Don Zimmer. We got some buttons up here. And we got Ted Williams button for $25. Let's see what else we got going down here. Some mixed stuff that's a little bit still vintage. There's some, obviously you see the Roger Clemens there. Farewell Speech. Yaz. I mean, what do we got here? Hank Aaron, $10. Leaders card. More Hank Aaron, Monty Irvin. I mean, there's Hall of Famers up and down this. Frank Robinson. You may have to grab 1 or 2 cards out of this. I think they're more than well priced. $10. You're talking about some old crap. Not crap. You know what I mean. My bad. I want somebody to get me. This isn't crap. This is gold. Clemente card there. Very cool. All right, let's keep moving. Got some more. I'm just showing you some of the vintage because some of the guys out there might see some of this and be like, why didn't you buy all that? Because I haven't seen this guy here before, so. Brooklyn Dodgers. I'm going to have to look at that real quick. Just give you an idea of stuff he's got. He's got some all for 10 stuff, some prices. He's got some more vintage stuff here. It's just mixed in, all kinds of stuff. Look down here. So some nicer cards down this way with specific names. You can really see what they've got going on. Spawn 35. In this vintage train here, just to show everybody what they got. Henderson rookie beat up for 35 bucks. There was Zudo. So he's down from New York, he said, from a couple months. It's interesting. He's got a bunch of mixed in stuff. Definitely a lot of vintage. You could tell he's definitely from up in the New York area, just based on most northern people have this older vintage, especially versus down here. We don't see a lot of this type of a mix down here. Billy Martin over here. So you got some other stuff down here. He stretches almost 3 tables of cards. Again, there's a little bit of modern mixed in here and there, some stuff, but then you come over here and you got, again, it's just mixed. You just kind of got to go through it. He's just like, I'm all over the place. I'm just giving you all a little glimpse of kind of what's going on through here. Again, $3 Thurman Thomas rookie. Shell, Wiggins, Lofton, Joe Green, Johnny U. Here's this Unitas. No, that's not Johnny, that's somebody else. Not you, Johnny. That's cool. 65. Really cool. I mean, if you like some of this vintage stuff and maybe you're not looking for something real like in grade, or maybe some of this stuff's a grade, I don't know. I don't see any graded cards on this gentleman's table anywhere, so maybe a good opportunity here for somebody who knows what they're doing, but it sounds like he's a card dealer, so I would assume he knows what he's doing, so never know. But this is really cool to see all this here. It's fun to just look at. Might pick something up. Big old superlative right there. Malone and Tim Duncan. Don't see a whole lot of that stuff. The Goldschmidt. Looks like it's off of a shoe. Nike swoosh. I'm not sure about that toe. I've never really seen that though. What else we got creeping around in here? Focus is what we need. Oh, it's the glare. That's what it's doing. There we go. I'm just looking around here. We'll see if anything else pops out to me.
Something about like last time, like that LT auto and all that kind of stuff.
More of the auto case over here. This Ric Flair is really cool. Who lives here in Tampa now? All right, let's keep moving. This is a gentleman that's usually out of a lot of our shows here. I always like to look and see what else he has, but he's big vintage. He always has rows of cards of vintage, all graded. He has sets down usually with him. I don't see them here today unless they're in the back here. That's where you can go through and get commons. Like right there, you can see a 51 Topps blue back set, all PSA graded. Really cool though.
Or Jalen Hurts and
Classic. I remember I was chasing that card back in the day.
At $10.
All right, I'll do 120 for this.
Look at this, got a little bit of everybody right here, right?
Yeah, that's game one.
Wow.
For Brady and a couple other guys.
Everybody.
Breeze. Yeah, that's crazy. That's our Super Bowl winners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Let me Otani.
Nice Hurts card right there.
Mine over here. I don't have it.
Okay.
What else we got rolling through here? I'm just looking real quick, doing a quick little scan for you. That Lincoln looks cool. Jordan auto. Don't see this Hakeem a whole lot either. A little bit of soccer action here. Anna's table, sports cards. She's got usually the best soccer stuff in most of the Tampa shows by far. If you're ever looking for something, she's the person to go to around here for sure. Nice stuff. There's a classic right here you don't see very often. Old Bruce Jenner. May he rest in peace. Little jaw action here. What do we got?
1909 Ty Cobb.
What are you asking on that?
The altered one just did 13, so I'm right around there.
Yeah. That's cool.
Appreciate it.
This Lawrence Taylor card was cool, but the issue with the Lawrence Taylor card, when I flipped it over, it says player worn used, not game used. So player worn, so you gotta be careful. This Willis McGahee's really cool if you're a Ravens fan. It's a nice stitchy looking patch and auto.
Oh, Andor?
But yeah, always keep that in mind, especially with the older player stuff, making sure it's what it is. Joe Burrow action here. A little bit of a row of top quarterbacks on this one here.
Yeah, I know.
Divided into the different, numbers and the color.
A little worm action here too. What we got up here? Casal. It's a nice patch.
Still going.
Bunch of nice stuff. These are really cool. It's a couple pickups that he had grabbed. Jim Brown's fired. And then that King Griffey. Kind of heavy on vintage today. Cheap Barry Bonds rookie if you want something graded. Just trying to do a quick look. Notice these little, I guess these are iron-ons. Just because the names are reversed. So that would give me that that idea. Showing you some stuff I'm not used to seeing here. Plus things that have prices on it are always good. That way you can get a really good idea of what somebody's asking for something or putting on something in case you go to another show and see something at a much different price. Got some Clemento down here. $35. Gibson. It's a cool Wander Franco right here with the laces of the ball on it, and it's authenticated through top with those little logos. This King Griffey is really sweet too.
Yeah, there's a lot of glitches. You got to really find the right one, and even sometimes the picture's not the same one, and they're way better too.
Colossal patch.
You just got to be careful with it.
For my Buccaneers. Here's a Griffey card. You don't see a whole lot of him in the White Sox. This is a Bat Barrel Signatures from Sweet Spot. It's a really cool card. This Chris Godwin's really cool right here. And what do we have next to that? Ball card. You don't see too many ball cards anymore. I'm not really sure why. It's a really cool Steelers logo one too right here with McFarland. Good stuff. Steelers fan or? No, just looking at nice stuff. I saw the Steelers patch, so it just looks nice when they do it right. It's nice.
Yeah, most Steeler patches are like all solid black.
Yep. Yeah. A card here for Neo. Baker Mayfield action. It might be even the same one. I don't know. Did you have a Baker Neo? I don't remember. There's that. His starting lineup card very much either right there of Jordan. There's a lot of other that 80s, 90s basketball in here. Give you a quick rundown of this for some newer stuff. Elijah Wood action right here, 101.
Yeah, there was a retail. There's a Chinese New Year. There's a retail.
Really?
There's
That's
a hobby.
cool. All right, quick recap. I didn't pick up anything at the Shriner show. Next week, the Tampa show at the Holiday Inn on the corner of West Shore and Spruce or Cypress. I don't remember anymore off the top of my head. Pretty sure it's Cypress. But West Shore and Cypress. These are a little mail day thing. This Spawn card. I like comics too. I'm like everybody else that grew up in the 80s for the most part with toys, comics, cards. All that stuff's running over into the 90s and so forth. Spawn. This card's really hard to find in good condition. And what I mean, this border on the back when they cut the cards always chips. And it's hard to find when it's not chipped or dinged up. And then centering on this card is god-awful to try and find. And this one's almost perfectly centered. So it's something I want to grade. I think down the line when they do make a Spawn movie, this is Spawn's first card. And it came in a Wizard magazine. And I think this is going to be extremely popular. The last PSA 10 I saw, which is the pop count, I think it's around 10 or 11 on these. a lot of 9s and then 8-7s, tons of those. It was a few $100s. So, and that was maybe in December or November when I saw that. So I'm going to give that one a whirl. Right here, I get a couple Brett Favre cards. Patch cards. Again, you know how guys, if you're watching my channel, how I enjoy game used stuff. And it's just the new stuff's not usually game used. It's very rare that it is. So I got this one and this one. And a lot on eBay. I don't know why nobody else bid on them. I was the only bidder at $25 because that's the starting price. This one's 9 out of 30. And there's nothing wrong with the cards. They're both game used. You got a nice, you know, stitched patch here. Then you have a piece of the edge of the jersey, which is like this piece over here with the color scheme. The other thing you can do is, like, when you see a jersey, try and match it up to something on a jersey. That's why usually if you see relics with 75th anniversary logos and stuff like that, you can easily depict where they came from. But all right, again, didn't pick up anything at show. Bryant in the video had some really cool stuff that I liked a lot, but you know, nothing that I'm gonna jump out of my pants for here. But all right, guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hopefully I'll have some more videos throughout the week. Maybe join a channel here or there, or start having somebody on my channel. Here's another card I like just for a little outro. I'll be back. This is a Disney Limit Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is the very first Terminator card with Arnold Schwarzenegger playing the Terminator. And it was actually in a Disney Limit book that you had to cut out, and it was German. That's why you can't read the back of it. All right, guys. See ya.